Hey Aquarius, I hope that you're all doing well. When I was doing the pre-shuffle, I was seeing the Fool and I was also seeing the Ace of Wands, which can show that there may be something that you are going to do or take a chance on, but this can be something that would be like very different for you. Whether this is just like a totally new opportunity or it's something that you haven't done before or it's like connecting with somebody that you've never connected with before. I see something to the tune of that. We are starting off with a star and we also have the Three of Swords here. The star is connected with Aquarius. I'm also seeing the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. So maybe there's something that's being unpacked right now. Unpacked, there can maybe be some healing that's happening too. Yeah, maybe something was kind of messing with you in your head. Whatever this would be, this can be something that it was messing with you on the psychological front. Maybe it still is. This can be something that you're ready to deal with though, because I'm seeing it be connected with Knight of Pentacles. And with Knight of Pentacles, this is the part of us that we show up step for step with the things that we want to be doing. Like you have a garden, okay? Knight of Pentacles is that part of you that's going to be like, do I need to, like, does it need extra sun today? Or do I need more water or less water here? Like, do I have to dig up these weeds over here? That part of you, that's the Knight of Pentacles, it does those things. So it's the things where you're like within 3D and you're moving around and you're getting things done. Having Three of Swords above it can be something that doesn't allow you to get the job done. Something that's getting in the way of you like getting up and getting out there. So it can be like, I don't know, maybe something's going on with your mental health and you're like, I can't bring myself to like go out in the garden today and do what I need to do. Maybe for some of you guys, this can be something physically you've been dealing with that you're like, because of this thing that's going on physically, I can't like get up and go do that thing. And now this is stopping me. So having this above here, it can be something that's being dealt with now. I actually want to clarify. But I see something happening where you can be getting really in touch with the star and the High Priestess, where maybe you're like having some visions, maybe you're having some dreams about things, maybe you're getting some really strong intuitive nudges as well. Okay, what is this Three of Swords? It can be something that's hanging over your head. Okay, Three of Swords is being clarified by Ace of Wands and the Magician. Maybe this is an opportunity that you want, but you have to unpack whatever baggage this is in order for you to access it. Because this seems like something that is accessible to you, but you have some sort of mental block that you need to work with in order to actually reach this. But I see something within reach. It looks like this has to do with where you're going. Because this can be an opportunity that can maybe take you somewhere that you want to go. And I'm seeing that your heart would be behind this too. There could be something about your past that has to be rectified. I just see this as like some hang up that's stopping you from doing something. You know, it can be something like maybe you planted a crop last year and you took like as best care of it as you knew how to, and it died anyway, and you're like, what's the point in going out there in the garden? You know, it can be something like that, where maybe there's a need to confront that, because it can be like holding up other things within your life, and you may not want it to be doing that now. Just an example, it can be something else too. But yeah, this can be stopping you from showing up somewhere that you want to be showing up. Okay. Some of you guys, this can be a social thing as well. Like maybe I'm seeing Three of Cups and I'm seeing Ace of Wands. You can have the opportunity to connect with someone. It can be like Three of Cups sometimes gives me the feeling of like wanting to get involved in like a community, or it can be a group, or it can be like connecting with somebody or a friend. It can be like reconciling socially in some way. I see somewhere that you could be where there would be connection there, and there's an opportunity for you to connect with that. And it can be something that you want to do. You know, Star being connected with Aquarius, this is connected with the collective. It's like the 11th house. It is the collective, and having the High Priestess there. Maybe there's something community-based that you're feeling guided to do. And I mean, what is community too? You know, like this could be something smaller, it could be something bigger, but I am seeing some hang up that is not, it seems like it's getting in the way of you investing in something that you want to invest in. And it seems like this is maybe something socially, having that Three of Cups be there. Maybe you feel like you can't for some reason, but this feels like it's a psychological reason. It feels like it specifically has to do with that. Like psychological, emotional, because we have High Priestess here too. So this can be some like psychological, emotional, energetic, spiritual wounding that needs to be taken care of. But then having that Six of Wands be coming after, this is something that you can move through. And maybe this is something that messes with your like sense of self or your self-confidence, because I'm seeing as soon as this is addressed, we have the Queen of Wands and we have the Ace of Wands, which is like, I'm going to seize the day. I'm going to take this opportunity. This is what I feel attracted to. This is what I want to do. So it's like, as soon as that's worked through, I'm seeing you just go for something that you want to go for. But before this happens, you can be stopping yourself. So yeah, maybe you're seeing something that you're feeling that's been getting in the way, and you can be like, I'm going to look at this and I'm going to take care of it because I don't want this to keep stopping me from moving forward. And you can feel like that's what's been happening. So the Star and High Priestess can be some spiritual healing that's going to happen, and it's going to allow you to move forward, because this even feels like running around in the forest and then getting caught in a trap, and it's like you've just been stagnating there, and this is helping you to get out of that, to like liberate yourself, to free yourself, and then you're going to be able to move forward. But it could have been something where you were like, what's the point? I'm never going to get out of here. There's just like something going on that I'm seeing has to be dealt with, so you like motivate yourself to get out of whatever like snag this is that you've been in. And then as I'm seeing you freeing yourself up, it's like coming out of a seemingly impossible situation, because it could have been something where you were like, no, I'm just going to be here for the rest of my life. But this feels like something that's happening where you're like, actually, that doesn't have to be the story. It can be something else. So there's something potentially that's changing here, but only if you will it to. Like, it's all dependent upon your will and what you are willing to happen. But it seems overall like this ends up being something that you move through, because you can, whatever's on the like other side of this liberation can be something that you want very much, and maybe that's something that's going to motivate you at this point where you're like, I don't want this to hold me back, I don't want to stay snagged here, but that means I'm going to have to confront this thing that feels difficult for me to confront with. So yeah, you have to see what's been holding you back, because it's coming back again to, there's something in your life that you want to invest in, but you have not been making moves in that direction because you have some type of hang up. And it can be something about, because we have Moon and because we have Queen of Wands, this can be like, maybe I'm not going to be respected, maybe I'm not going to be well received, maybe I'm not going to be wanted, like maybe what I have to offer, it's not desirable, like maybe like there's an issue with the creativity. It's going to be something sacral related, and sacral energy is connected with our magnetism essentially, so it can be something having to do with that, and like self-worth is also tied to this too. So it will be something that it would feel super empowering for you to invest in this direction. You know, it can be something like, I want to show myself, I want to express myself. Like maybe I want to put my artwork out there in some way, but I haven't been doing it because like, you know, maybe somebody said something to you and it stuck with you and now you don't express yourself in that way. Somebody told you like, you're never going to be able to like be an artist for a living. Like whatever this is, it can be something, or like nobody's going to want that. It's going to be something like this that you're working with that's going to allow you really to put your energy somewhere that it would feel really exciting for you to put your energy into it. Like this is something that you would feel a hunger for, you would feel a passion for, because we have that energy of fire here. And it can be something that's maybe a dream of yours, even having the star, where you're like, I love that. And I think that this would also connect you with community, having Three of Cups, where you can find that there would be support and reception for whatever this is that you want to do. And you can also be realizing too, you wouldn't have a desire to like create or to do whatever this is, or to make whatever this is, or express whatever this is, unless there were receptive parties to this. But you're gonna have to like get over whatever this snag is that you've been having. And this can be something from like a long time ago too, that's been getting in the way. Some of you guys, I'm getting stuff about photography coming through. That may be something that you want to do. So yeah, but it can be, I see just like something that happened that you may have been like, this is too painful to deal with, but now it's really stopping me, or it's really holding me back. And it can be somewhere that you don't want to be stagnant anymore. You want to like liberate this part of yourself so it can be integrated into your process. So now it's just about doing that. But yeah, maybe there was this part of you that's like, what's the use, or like, I don't know, like maybe I'm not going to be able to, like maybe for some reason there was like I'm not in a position to do that, but I'm not really seeing that be the reality. It could have just been something that you were telling yourself, maybe like as an excuse to get out of it, but that could have been more unconscious. It's kind of like your intuition being like, hey, you want to hook a right over here, and you're like, well, how is that going to work? And it's something where you have like a lot of doubt in this, but it's like your intuition knows like right around the corner is that door that you wanted to go through, that needs to be open, but you can't see it from there. So you're just going to have to listen to it. But it could have been something going on where it's like, you just like weren't believing this, something like that. It's like maybe a lack of self-trust, or like a spiritual disconnect that you were having. It's like a disconnect between you and your higher self. That whatever this mental thing is, it's been blocking you. But yeah, you could be taking a look at it and be like, I'm going to deal with this now. Okay, we're going to leave the reading here. I would like to thank everyone for connecting and tuning in. I'm sending everybody love, and I hope to catch you guys next time.